Hey, check out this episode of the Patch Notes from the Pre-Patch Podcast.
Enigma, I know that you've been playing a new game called it's Warhammer, it's Speed Freaks, right? I think that's Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks.
Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks.
What the fuck is
It's
this?
so if you ever played the old Twisted Metal game, right? From back in like the early 2000s, early late 90s, or somewhere around there, right? This is essentially Twisted Metal with Warhammer with orcs, right? So you're playing these vehicles that are guns. You got rockets. Like you're watching me right now with a little dude kind of flying around on a rocket. It's just stupid fun, man. Like I cannot say more good things about this game. Like it's right now it's in open beta. I believe you can go and just get into it and try it out wherever you want to. I think they're going for a couple weeks. But yeah, it's literally just Twisted Metal with Warhammer 40K orcs. Um if you know Warhammer 40K and you know Warhammer 40K lore with orcs, they're not the smartest race on the planet, right? So a lot of the you'll see like in the in the menus and everything like that, you'll see like crumped. That's the orc word for killed. I was crumped. I crumped somebody else. You'll see like the menus whenever you pop up to them. Like the menu for settings is like tinkerins or something like that. Like tinkerins,
cool.
right?
Cool.
So stuff like that. So you've got very they've stayed very loyal to like the Warhammer 40K verse when it comes to like the orcs and everything like that, to the extent of like even their the vehicles that you're driving around and everything like that, that's straight out of Warhammer 40K. Like these are the vehicles that they use in Warhammer 40K for the most part, right? So yeah, it's there's not a whole this is multiplayer. There's not a whole lot that I can really say about it other than it's just dumb fun. Like
it looks again, like it looks really good. I really enjoying the little orc, not orc, but the little goblin on the rocket though. That's
no goblins are orcs. Yeah, in Warhammer 40K, anything with green skin is an orc. So goblins, orcs, all of them, they're all orcs. But yeah, no, it's fucking hilarious, man. I love it.
It is actually there's fully out, by the way. It's in early access, but it is free to play, fully playable right now.
That's dope. Okay, that's really dope. I thought that it was in beta.
Try that out.
Yeah, go check it out. Yeah, if it's free to play, you can literally just go and download it off of Steam, and have a good time with it. So far, I think I played this for about an hour, maybe 2 hours the other day, and I was just cracking up the entire time. Granted, there's only 2 maps right now that I was able to play, at least, or 2 game modes, I should say. There's one that's like a defend the point, which is what I'm playing right now, and then there's one that's like a defend the mobile. Like it's like a mobile point. You have to like move and take out to the mobile point and everything like that. So I'm hoping that they have more actual play styles and more like maps and everything like that. But even if they only have like a couple, I think it'll be a good time for just like, again, just stupid fun. Just load it up, waste 20 minutes, waste 30 minutes, go in, kill a bunch of people, and you're good to go.
So are you only able to play as this one tank, or are there multiple different
there was, I believe there was 6 vehicles in this specific point where I was playing. There's a couple of them that you can unlock as well. Like there's one that's like a boat, like a full boat, like a war boat. I think you're actually seeing one right there. I was trying to shoot I'm a little behind on the video, but I was trying to shoot a rocket at the boat, and that's like your heavy hitter, like your heavy tank. This is like a light medium tank that I'm playing right now. You had
how many people per teams?
I don't know, man. Like I feel like there was like 15.
It looked like 15 per team.
I feel like there was like 15. There might have been less. I just feel like there was a lot going on around me.
It looks like it
constantly, just like a lot going on around you. So I'm not entirely sure on that one. I do know that it did never feel like I was like not able to find like a battle. Like it felt like you were spawned in and you were able to get like straight into action for the most part. But yeah, it's so far there was a couple different vehicles. There's like a light damage dealer that threw like Molotov cocktails. There's like a almost like a sniper that does like a single shot. There's a healer that throws like food, like meat at your orc guys and repairs the vehicles, and then there's these tanks. So, but yeah, it was again, I can't say it enough. It's just stupid fun, except for right here when I get like caught right here.
Oh,
I was bitching right now. I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
I mean, you drove your fucking tank between a ramp and a hard place.
No,
what the fuck's happened?
It looks like an AV8 though. Yeah, it looks like AV8.
It
like,
might be. It might be. I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, it felt like there was a lot more, but that could have just been the fact that again, like they do
so much
job
shit
of, like,
going
putting you, like putting you in the map and putting you in the action. So I'm
what
sure
I did
that
notice
it's close to that.
when you die, it shows the way it switches to that screen, and then it shows you who died, their orc and their actual, like, I guess it gives them a chance to showcase their vehicle and what they've done and stuff like that. That's actually really dope.
They have cosmetics. Obviously, it's a free to play game. That's how they're going to monetize. They have cosmetics. They have boosts. I think that it was what they had, like XP boosts and everything like that. I was looking through kind of all the cosmetics and the customization you can do right here. They've got paints. Obviously, they're gonna charge you for paints.
Do you some of that stuff that was on screen there? Is it only just cosmetic, or does that like actually improve your vehicle at all?
No, it's all cosmetic. Yeah,
Okay,
no, there's nothing you can do that like adds. Yeah, there's nothing you can do that'll add like extra damage or anything like that. So I haven't seen anything at least that would cater to kind of that style of gameplay with the pay to win gameplay. The only thing that I could see that could be technically pay to win is you can buy scrap, I believe, which is used to, I think it's used to unlock like other vehicles and stuff. So it's on the border kind of.
So a couple things. One, I don't know about y'all, but like I grew up playing fucking Twisted Metal, man. Like PlayStation 2, PlayStation, like Sweet Tooth. Like, dude, I was excited, and even like with Twisted Metal Black, which is kind of arguably like one of the worst ones that was out there. But not including, like, look, before fucking everybody goes ballistic on me, like, I understand that there were some GBA Twisted Metals that were not great and like all of that kind of crap, but like I'm talking about like mainline hardcore console.
We're not even going to talk about the TV show that really, or the movie that really.
Dude, I actually all right, I don't mind on it, bro. It's not that bad.
I didn't mind Anthony Mackie and Twisted Metal. That was actually pretty good.
It's okay.
Pretty good.
It's not great,
and it got renewed for a second season. I'm okay with this. It did. It did.
But dude, Twisted Metal is such an unserviced genre, in my opinion. Like that style, like I don't know, man.
Yeah, it is. No, for sure.
This looks fun. This looks fun as hell.
And we don't have, like, again, like you said, we don't have a lot of these style of games anymore. And again, they're not gonna win like the most elaborate fucking award for game of the year, right? Like you're not gonna see like best narrative out of fucking Warhammer 40K Speed Freaks, right? That's never gonna happen. But it's just it's a stupid waste of time that's enjoyable, that's fun. It's a turn your brain off, go and act like an orc and say stupid shit like, oh, I got crunked. Oh, or some shit like that. Like, that's what these games are for. That's what Twisted Metal was for. I mean, there was a competitive scene for Twisted Metal. I'm sure there will be something like that on this if it gets popular enough. Which, it being free to play, I think it's got a good enough backbone to it that it could do really well, as long as they don't go down a route of like pay to win or anything like that. However they do that, if they do that, I hope they don't do that. But
well,
if they keep it all cosmetic, should be good. This is just, it's stupid fun. Go in there, try it out. Again, free to play on Steam. I believe it's on consoles as well. I'm not 100% on that.
I'm playing this tomorrow. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna play this tomorrow.
Yeah, and there's Twitch drops going on for it right now as well. I mean, look, dude, I'm gonna give it the game. Like, I'm not like, I think a lot of people, especially because at the speed and brevity that Warhammer games come out, right? You'll have like Warhammer Inquisitor, Warhammer, like this. I mean, there's just like Games Workshop is not shy to fucking let their IP go and let people develop for it. But I will say that a majority of the time, like they're pretty good, man. They're bangers. Like they're pretty good. Like they don't miss. You know what I mean?
And again, the biggest like when you're looking at Warhammer games in general, right? You're not thinking of just stupid fun, right? That's never something that pops up when you think about Warhammer games. It's always Warhammer 40K, Total War, Warhammer, like you said, like what was that top down one that was like
Inquisitor?
Was it Inquisitor? Yeah. There's a couple of them that are out there as well that are like they're almost like strategy games as well and everything like that. So this is just and again it fits orcs so well, right? Like you're literally just dropping in there with chaos, just pushing out chaos, going in, blowing people up, killing people left and right, and having a good time. It just fits that narrative. It fits that race so well. I think it's going to be a good time if you're a Warhammer 40K fan.
And
or a Warhammer
a really good plus is that it's free. This is free. That is a big
as long as they stay away from anything that's like a egregious microtransactions, I think this game will do really well. I'm hoping that it'll do really well. Always.
Here's like the last thing I'll say on it, and guys, because I was just interested. I wanted to see how many actual like Warhammer games there were, and like I'm not going through that entire list because it is fucking ridiculous. There's a lot. How many? Yeah, but like on Steam alone. But like here's the thing that I will say is that literally, if you have a genre that you like, card battlers, they have Warhammer 40K Rogue Trader. If you like old school Doom style, like Quake style shooters or Wolfenstein, they got Warhammer Bolt Gun. Fucking phenomenal game, by the way.
Bolt Gun is
so good.
I have heard nothing but great things about Bolt Gun.
Never played that, but I'm interested now.
It's great.
Quick update. This is only on Steam. It's not on consoles, it looks like. So
gotcha.
Unfortunately, consoles, you're not gonna be able to play it, but you got Steam. It's free to play.
And I've actually heard that they're doing a 2D fighter in the Warhammer universe, which I think would be kind of dope too. Like,
interesting.
That'd
be interesting. I don't know how they would do that.
The only thing that's sad is that the only thing that the one that did fail was the MMO, and that one wouldn't be. That's one that I would be. I tried.
Fail. It didn't fail. It did well for itself. It's just
came out
went
around the time.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I was gonna say it came out with fucking World of Warcraft.
What are you gonna do at that point, right? There's nothing that you can do.
And it didn't go up against World of Warcraft like now. It went against World of Warcraft in its prime.
In its prime, when it released, shortly after, like within a month. It was ridiculous. Yeah. It's just terrible timing on their part. So
Yep. All right. Well, that was Warhammer Speed Freaks. Like I said, it's early access right now, free to play. Go get in there, have fun with it, and give it a shot.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the patch notes. And if you want to see more of the Pre-Patch Podcast content, don't forget to check us out live every Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Or you can check us out at anchor.fm/Pre-Patch Podcasts or on any site that podcasts are listened to. Much love.